Not that much.
Hard getting back to
There's red light in the front.
All right, guys. Today, 2 words are on the board: ostentatious and paradox. Ostentatious means intended to attract notice and impress others. And I have to say, it's a slightly negative connotation. If someone says you are ostentatious, that's really not a compliment. And I often hear it used to refer to kind of having to deal with wealth and kind of showing off wealth. I think probably a good example that I've heard around here is that people will say that New Albany High School is a bit ostentatious, meaning it was built to attract notice and impress others.
Yeah, people say that we're a bunch of stuck-up rich kids.
No,
Greenville is too. Come on.
New Albany. Holy crap, their school is nice.
Yeah, but that's only because they got a lot
They've
of
got an
people.
indoor pool.
Yeah, they have a lot of people, so they have more taxes.
That's it. I'm gonna go in there.
No, I'm referring to the actual building, like when you, I mean, I think Granville's a very nice looking high school, but you don't drive up to it and go, oh, you know.
I wish.
Whereas you drive by New Albany High School and it's
Stop burning down.
a bit much.
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all.
You're not focusing on my example. You understand what I'm saying? Try to illustrate the meaning of the word.
Still got a red light.
Okay, some
I don't know how I'm
people
supposed to
may
feel.
think the town of Granville is ostentatious.
It is.
I think it's very quaint and cute.
Oh, come on, have you ever talked to any?
Cute. Alls.
Have you spoken to any of these? And some of the students at Granville? Oh my god, $500 not to go to Hollis. Well, a bunch of like rich snobs. I can't. There's no other way of putting it. I just feel like
I want to find a way to like, tape this to my
I
chest.
hate you all.
I didn't want to say, but yeah, I've heard that too. That some people, and I've heard more from the people within Granville.
God, I should have been born.
Paradox is an argument that is contradictory. All right, now this is what we're doing. I want you to think back to December. All the way back to December.
Oh no.
We finished up the Romantic period in December, the Romantic period of American literature. What did the Romantics stress? What was important to them? What kinds of things did they write about? Nature. Simplicity.
Love.
Love, a little bit. Romantic.
Human imperfection.
Independence. Pardon me?
Human imperfection.
Okay, imperfection.
Children
And there was
in
also
English
a
class.
stress on the imagination.
We should just have it pointed at us.
And
Like,
so,
we have to
especially
be
if you think of some of the stories we've read about Moby Dick, this quest to keep this whale that was kind of a
She said
force.
dick.
Or
A
we
big
read
white sperm whale.
about you think about the Scarlet Letter and the idea of this
Welcome
guilt
to sleeve cam.
man at the end with the Scarlet Letter on the chest. There was a lot of things that had to do with imagination and symbolism and that type of thing. When you get to the
Because they were all on
realism
acid.
and naturalism period, which begins around the Civil War time, you're going to see a shift in the style of literature. And the literature becomes much more realistic, hence the name realism. Okay, so instead of telling imaginative tales about things that maybe could never happen, the stories tend to be much more realistic about real people in real situations. So we're going to be reading literature, and I would say a lot of the literature from this time period has to do with real people in real situations, just to kind of put it simply. The idea of naturalism goes into the idea of nature, which may seem similar to the Romantics, but it has more to do with the laws of nature and how man reacts to nature, or faces nature. And so we're going to be looking at those two ideas over the next few weeks. We're going to start tomorrow with the one nonfiction piece, which
Oh boy.
You are expected to be there. I will be there. And I'll be here to remind you to go there if you forget.
Oops.
But next week, we will be looking at 4 short stories from the realism and naturalism period. And you're going to be approaching it from a literature circle standpoint, if you've ever done this. You're going to be working in a group of about 4 or 5 people to read the story, discuss the story. You'll all have specific jobs to do, and then you'll creatively present the story to the rest of the class. So that's next week. And the following week is the kind of really disrupted week, and that's what the research papers do. And then after that, we will begin Huckleberry Finn. When I sat down and made the calendar, I specifically waited to begin Huckleberry Finn until after your research paper was due, because I didn't want you, even though you were supposed to start in September, which we all did.
Yeah, right.
But I didn't want you to be stressed out about your research and also trying to read a novel the same week. I didn't think that that was a way to start Huckleberry Finn. So I purposely waited. So you'll be doing a lot of in-class work, actually mostly in-class work next week. And then you'll be really able to focus on that research paper. And then the last days before the research paper, we really don't even have regular classes because of all the things going on. So again, you can focus on your research papers. And then we'll begin that novel right after that.
my jacket.
Okay, so that's kind of a big
That'd be
picture.
sweet.
So for the realism, naturalism period, we'll be looking at the 1 nonfiction piece, the 4 short stories, which you're doing in groups, and you'll only be reading 1 story, and then moving into Huckleberry Finn. And then we'll be getting into kind of the modern period. Or just contemporary and modern. Alright, what we're going to do today is I'm going to ask you to read the introduction to the unit on your own. And the way we're going to approach this is this way. I'm going to give you an open book quiz. Okay? So you need to, yes, just like, you're going to read the introduction and take the quiz on your own. I believe the answers are in order. Okay, I'm pretty sure they are. What I'd like, you can do it, approach this the way you want. You can read the whole introduction and then take the quiz, or you can take the quiz as you're reading. That's up to you. When you're done, you can just bring it up and put it on the chair here. And then, if you'd like, or actually not if you'd like, I'd like you to start reading your homework assignment, which is about, I included the introduction with that. It's about, I think the introduction's on 424, so it's about a 5-page.
So far, sleeve cam's failed. Nothing exciting.
So, you're first going to read the introduction to the time period and take the open note quiz on your own, it's not a group quiz. And then, once you're done with that, if you have extra time to get your homework. Some of you, it may take the whole period to read that introduction. Others of you, if you're faster readers,
All snoobs.
you may be able to get to that fairly quickly and then get started on the
Or
homework.
B-Rod.
Okay?
Concealed.
Anything?
Concealed sleeve cap. Awesome paper. You want to deactivate sleeve cam?
I don't know. You can keep it on if you want. You deleted all those videos, right?
Yeah. So far, we've used up 9 minutes of video. That's huge.
When uploading to YouTube, it's like, it's about 30 minutes a minute per video.
Wow.
I know.
YouTube uploads slow.
Or I have a Walmart connection.
Oh yeah, that's true. I could upload them though.
I'll give you the email and password tonight.
Alright. I have lol hacks, dude. Sleeve cam deactivating.